Indeed.
Uh, we are about to get into some shit. Um, as let's see here. Uh,
What happened last time?
so last time, you are making great strides in your heist of Governor Dusen's mansion slash museum. Our own Mira, who is sadly not present tonight, ran into an enigmatic guest who had some observations that resulted in possibly a blowing of cover, possibly not. Um,
We
but
don't even know
they,
who that was.
nope, it was just an enigmatic guest who had some opinions about one of the artifacts that was on display.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Namely a Kasaya, one of the Jedi robes that had been captured and given a certificate of authenticity, uh, due to, of course, it having a dead Jedi inside of it upon its recovery, which is, of course, the easiest way to authenticate a Jedi robe.
Yeah.
Um, Pitter still in the Pitter is still in the basement working on slicing into the system, while Shar and Kazron are upstairs, uh, slicing into or using Pitter to remotely slice into the main computer and look through the governor's personal records. They uncovered a few things. Number one, uh, chiefly being the manifest of the different items that are on display, which was important as they wanted to see about what else could potentially be worth heisting. Because, why make two trips?
Right.
Also, the guest list, so you can see who is going to be in attendance and sort of what their credentials are and things like that. It's again just like an itinerary kind of thing. Uh, and finally, you also were able to find the record of the main event, the item that is being displayed here as a cultural relic that was recovered from the native population of the planet of Nostalpai, which is actually, believe it or not, yes, this planet does have a name.
Holy
Uh,
shit.
yes, which was being recovered from them, and it's being held up as sort of a trophy of like, now that we have this, it's like it really means nothing. It's not super important. Uh, but they like it, and now we have it, and that means we're better. Go team. This is certainly not based on any real practices that were done by any real individuals or entities. There's no reason in particular that I named this game Manifest at all.
Mhm.
Um, when looking into that item, the description of it and the hologram, when pulled up, is a small, ornate metal frame bearing some glyphs and geometric designs in the shape of a triangle, and contained inside a pulsating, glowing red light that Kazron and Shar instantly recognized as a Sith holocron. Instantly recognized as a Sith holocron.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, mean, Meanwhile, downstairs with Cole Monteris, Bright Eyes has made his reintroduction, uh, presumably
Yeah, that's
here
right.
for a similar purpose. Um, as he walked away with your tentative and uneasy understanding of each other's position in the community.
Yeah.
That being that neither of you can really move against each other for the time being. uh you did see several people sort of give a look indicating that he may not be as alone here as was first indicated, and you may not be the only ones with treachery afoot. And as we were grappling with the enormity of like the scope of, again, seeing a holocron, we may be in the middle of something we may have bitten off more than we thought we had here. The lights dimmed, and a blue light begins to fill every room in the manor as you hear, "Greetings, my loyal citizens of my new empire," as Emperor Palpatine's voice begins broadcasting with a holographic video feed live from Coruscant. As everyone's blood runs cold at the sight of who some of you know as Emperor Palpatine, some very select as Darth Sidious.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Sheev.
And some as Sheev. uh, as he begins his speech, the hologram encompasses not only him, it shows down below the heads of stormtroopers that are obviously on the dais below him, and the stormtroopers in attendance are lined up on the stairs to sort of give the impression of the hologram bleeding into the real world.
Oh my
As
god.
today we gather beneath one banner, one purpose, one destiny fulfilled. Through your sacrifice, through your service, we have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to our new empire. What rose out of the chaos of the Republic has become a lasting order of the galaxy. The Empire thrives because its sons and daughters stand as its strong arm and steady heart. As everyone's kind of like clapping along and like nodding, like Cole, you're looking around the room and you can feel this sort of, I can't describe it any different than just it is syrup laced with poison.
Oh god.
It is a group of people here who are so disconnected from the actual goings on of the galaxy
Hey,
that they're
Sonic, how
all
you
just
doing?
so pleased with hearing what the Emperor is saying. And you can tell, like, they're believing all of this. Like, they're just, there's really nobody in the room who has anything but like, yay, the Emperor is like praising our, like saying everything's great and like the Empire is so good. And yeah, meanwhile, you have felt the Empire spreading across the galaxy like the cancer that it is.
Yeah.
The Empire the Empire will stand as the legacy of, of the legacy of order that will last for the next 1,000 years. But understand, its glory does not rest upon the shoulders of any single generation. It is a great machine, each moving piece working in harmony. And a machine endures. As you see, like, the diplomatic smile kind of dip for a second. He says, because each of its parts work in unison and can be either repaired or easily replaced if broken. As everyone in the room kind of has like a heh, it's not not talking about us, right? And just, you have done me proud. Even this far into the outer rim, the light of the Empire continues to burn bright upon the galaxy. The last pockets of dissent snuffed out like candles in the wind. And though I cannot be there in person, I am honored to have our glorious regime represented by by a trusted diplomat. And it says, so please enjoy your Empire Day. And he says, enjoy your Empire Day and all the bounty that our glorious new era has brought. As the recording fades out and you hear one of the announcers off to the back say, by the grace of His Imperial Majesty. And it's like, welcome, Grand Admiral Thrawn. As a man walks through the light, standing resplendent in his fine pressed military whites, contrasting sharply to the blue skin and burning red eyes as he surveys around the room. Everyone that doesn't know who he is, having a kind of whispers of like that there's an alien. Every Imperial officer in the room that knows who he is, you can feel the air pressure drop from the buttholes puckering around the room as he begins to slowly descend down the stairs. As he shakes Governor Dusen's hand. Just thank you, Governor. It is truly an honor to represent our glorious Emperor on this, the most resplendent of days, and to see his imperial light shine this brightly into the darkness of the galaxy. As he just sort of like looks around the room, just even you, Cole, in the room, you know there's literally no way that he knows who you are. But as his eyes kind of move across you, you get that sort of sinking feeling of like, just by seeing your face, he knows everything about you.
Oh God.
As he begins to mingle about the room, just walking up, introducing himself to various people, like you see the governor kind of have a moment of like, oh yeah, and like wants to show off his cool stuff. And then you see the cloud of Imperial officers that have been following him all evening immediately just kind of drift over to Thrawn and begin following him as the center of gravity in the room has changed.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Just the center of social gravity in the room is now following this man as he sort of makes his perimeter. You also at the end of last session did a force sense ability, and you detected a number of interesting things. You detected an item hidden under the floor by the main staircase where Thrawn just walked down that is emanating a force signature. It is connected in some way to the force. You detected two other items that are in the room with you right now. Oh, sorry, one item that is in the room with you, one item that is not in the room with you, that are force null. They are, I describe them as you see them in the same way that Clark Kent sees lead pipes.
Right.
They
And
stand out because they don't stand out.
and where were those again? They were under the floor, right?
No, one of them is the item that resonates most strongly with the force is under the floor. One of the items is actually in a display case sort of in the middle of the floor in front of you. You briefly kind of looked over it earlier. It is a long rectangular metal shaft with a handle on the end. There's some sort of mechanism to it. Can't really make out what it is. It looks primitive in some way. Governor Hussein described it as a primitive weapon or cudgel that was recovered from a squad of the invading natives when they attempted some months ago to lead a siege on his manor and the town that he and the Imperial Guard bravely fought. Uh,
Hmm.
you you know it as it has been described to you as an. It has not been described what it is, but it's been described that like this is Darian's weapon essentially that was taken from him during that fight. That has been highly
Got it.
aggrandized. It's been
So I gotta
highly
keep
aggrandized
that.
to make a better story. It was called an Ember Blade.
Right, that was it.
The other item that is Force Null, it just seems to be resonating from down the halls, like it's deeper into the manor.
Interesting. Okay.
Uh, we are going to pivot real quick to Pitter. Uh,
Yeah.
do you want to begin trying to slice into the system now that you've hardwired yourself in, or are you waiting for a cue, or is this like we're in position, it's go time?
I was waiting for a cue because they made it very clear that it was important that they be able to get into the computer to get the info that they needed before I shut off the electricity.
Mhm. So you're all able to communicate. What do you wanna do here?
I go on our little comms and I'm like, "Are you guys done?"
I don't remember. I was like, last session, I think I was like getting a whole bunch of information onto my like wrist communicator thing off of the governor's
Right.
computer, and then I
Mhm.
needed Pitter to like be able to get the information. So I don't remember exactly what the situation was.
The situation is basically you guys are in the governor's office upstairs. Ben is on the floor. Pitter is in the basement. Um,
I'm with him.
yes, yeah.
And
And
I unlocked the computer for you, and then you started stealing the information.
yes. So it's like, is there anything else you want to do last second before you begin trying to kill the security systems to swipe the thing?
As long as I have all the information that I need off the computer, it should be fine.
Okay. Like I said, you have the manifest of the different artifacts at the governor's that are like at the governor's ball here. Most are not implicitly valuable. They are valuable because of different cultural significance to them.
Right.
It seems like he's someone who values a good story more than he does like the monetary value of something. There's a couple of exceptions, but by and large, it's just things. It's things like the Jedi robe or the Tuscan helmet, like things that are hard to get and expensive to acquire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Um, there's a couple of weird ones, but yeah. And then you also have what do you call it? You also, like I said, have the guest manifest and sort of access to the internal documents of his hard drive, basically.
Hmm.
Also, if we're ready to go, I could just like flick the switch and just like start.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's any more information that we're gonna get
I do
from
it.
the
Mhm.
computer.
Yeah.
Is it go time now that Thrawn's showed up?
Yeah.
It doesn't know
What
or care who that
exactly
person is.
at this point is it just a smash and grab?
Basically.
I guess.
All right, let's smash and grab.
Cool. The lights go out.
All right. So we have some rolls to make. So there are several layers of security that are in place here. As I said, the holocron is in a basically a glass container under the floor with security systems around it. So first,
It's too far away from me.
wait, what are you talking about?
It is too far away from me.
I mean, if you want to drop down, just cut it out of the floor.
Oh, that's the piece I wanted
If
to
we're
go
cutting
after.
anything
But
out of
Or
the floor,
did we want to wait until they raise the plinth of it, like from the floor, or do we want to do it now?
I think if we can make it disappear before it goes up, that would be
So
a neat hat trick.
I will.
It'll be harder to get in there though. It's in the floor.
It's not in like a room. It's in a chamber under the floor designed to hold this podium.
Okay.
You have something that cuts really well.
If you would like to try and like make it into the basically the space in between the floor and the like the basement, like into the not the crawl space, but like you know what I mean. If you'd like to try that, you are welcome to.
Yeah.
you
Um,
can't just whip out a lightsaber in front of a bunch of Imperial officers, especially because it's going to be dark and noticeable.
that's gonna
Be the only source of light.
I wasn't planning on
That's gonna
using
give
a
it.
lightsaber.
That's
I have
gonna
a
give this
vibra
whole
blade.
planet a lot of undue attention.
That being said, one of the things in one of the other cases, I don't know how well an amber blade can cut through stuff.
I
They
mean,
also have-
maybe.
I mean, it looks to be a dull rectangular stick at the moment.
It sounds like a lightsaber
Ah,
by another name.
is it?
It's
Is
like,
it?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Ember blade, lightsaber. Ooh. It's just interesting that it's like force null.
It is completely force null. Yes. So, yeah. So first things first. Are you gonna try and disable any of the systems around it?
I turn off everything.
Okay. So I'm gonna need you to make whatever I guess craft for you is how you've done it in the past.
Okay.
So there is the force fields, the lights, and the backup power. Oh, sorry. There's the force fields, the lights, the backup power, and the alarms. Which one do you want to disable first?
Okay. I want to disable the alarms first.
You want to disable the alarms first. Okay, so make me a crafting roll on that.
A 6.
Great. So you are deep in the guts of this system. Like you are not really you're basically hot wiring this man's house.
Yeah, as you do.
As you're going, as you I'm just gonna do something real quick. Give me one sec. Okay, so you are doing your thing, you're in the guts. You plug two cables together and you see the light on the computer across that basically is the readout of all the systems that are online. Alarm system for display case goes down, and then it flickers for a sec and comes back online.
Interesting.
As it shows that power has been diverted from elsewhere to keep it on.
Interesting. I wonder.
That's not a thing that it normally does automatically.
Yeah.
So it diverted power from where?
Somewhere
just like
else.
just somewhere else. Like it
Just
diverted
the
power from a
kitchen,
different
suddenly the
with it.
oven's not working anymore.
Yeah.
Ah,
The like orgy room upstairs where Daniel left that sales rep. He's in the middle of like, the thing about imperial white plasteel is that it's not really a perfect white, which is not many people know. And then all the lights go on.
Oh my god.
But yeah, someone did that.
Hmm.
Weird.
Well, now it feels almost like a race to see how many things I can turn on and how many things I can turn back off. So,
But yeah,
uh,
so unless you want, now I will say you can add a fate point if you want, because you are currently tied with the system being turned off.
A 6? Holy shit.
Yeah, they used a fate point to tie with you.
interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
that is interesting.
Uh, I don't know. I don't feel like Peter usually gets a challenge out of things. So I think I'm going to leave that one for now and move on to turning off the next thing.
Okay, so the alarm is going to remain on.
That's
For now.
fine. They'll know. When the lights turn off, they'll know.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, good strategy. Next, the force field. Yeah, oh, sorry, you have the force field and the backup power and the lights.
I want to take out the backup power.
Taking out the backup power. Okay, so this is let me see. Okay, yeah, so this is like if you kill the lights or anything. This is basically part of what's allowing whoever this is to turn shit back on.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to. Hitter is like, okay, you know what? Fuck you. Just goes to pull the breaker.
And just turn all of this backup stuff off, and then we'll
Yep.
turn on the main things. It's
Do your
fine.
thing. Do your thing.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
It appears.
Hmm.
Uh,
I think I'm gonna spend a fate point on this one. Um,
what fate point would you like to spend, or what aspect?
I think compulsive tinkerer.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like fully re-roll this one and hope that it's better. Cause like I
Okay.
may
I'm
be
gonna
really
say.
good at this.
I'm gonna say they're gonna spend a fate point as well, but they're just gonna add a +2.
Just hoping I roll better.
You need to get at least a 2. You did it!
Fucking
W's.
impeccable.
Hell yeah, dog. That's so good.
Uh, great. There's a little like inside the breaker with you. There's a little. It's like how a Raspberry Pi. Like there's like internally little screens on stuff. Uh,
Mhm.
on the screen, the little Arbesh symbol for a question mark comes up. Arbesh being the language of the Star Wars universe. So the little question mark comes up, and then a little frowny face.
Hmm. That's not my problem currently. Next.
Okay, so to recap, the alarm is on, but the backup power is off. So they
Yeah.
will no longer be able to reroute power to things that you like. Once you've succeeded in turning something off, they're not going to be able to go behind you and do that.
Okay. So, quick question about force fields before I do other stuff. Do force fields give off light?
They give off like a little, about as much light as like a glow stick. Like it's a really faint blue light if you're standing right next to it. Like you'd be able to see it in a dark room for sure.
Yeah. Okay. But you'd also, given being in a light room, you'd also notice if that immediately went out first. Um,
Probably.
so so I think it's better if the room is dark and then the force fields go out, because then that could just be assumed to be the power being an issue.
Sure.
So I'm gonna turn off the lights next.
So before you do that,
Mhm.
we're gonna pivot for a second.
Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, Peter, as you're in the system, you're like watching the readout. Somebody somewhere is going like there's new code being written to compensate for what you're doing as you're doing it.
Hmm.
Somebody is in the mainframe.
You're on the
That's
hardware
insane.
end. Somebody's on the software end.
Interesting. Funny, because like I feel like certain things you can just unplug, and then no matter how much typing you do, it's not going to help. I just need to find that right
Yeah.
plug.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's basically what you just did.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing it too.
Oh no, for sure. But
It's so much fun.
it's just the fact that like there's very few people that can manipulate machines better than you.
What are you talking about? There's still nobody that's been better than me.
And I will say before we pivot, as you are mucking around in the system, uh, the lights in this room that you're currently in, like as they click off, and they click back on, but instead of being like the sterile empire white, of like a breaker basement room, they click back on and they are now a golden yellow.
Mm, I mean, it's not
And
the
a
best color, but
and a
whatever, I
little
guess.
and a little readout on the main computer screen just comes up and it says, "Quit touching my shit."
There's a computer screen in here. Oh my god.
Well, there's like across the
The
room.
console.
There's consoles and stuff, and it says, "Quit touching my stuff."
Oh my
Uh,
god.
let's
I can't believe
see.
they haven't set
Um,
guards in here yet.
you know, I,
There
I
were
could
there
go
were.
through the trouble of changing the light color, but that takes too much time and I'm busy.
I love
So
the
I'm
idea
gonna
that
let
Peter
you take this
gives
time.
genuine consideration to fucking with the LEDs.
Yeah, like I could, but I can still work in yellow light. They're wasting their time doing that. I have better things to do. Um, so yeah.
Yeah, just you ignore the monitor and just go back to work.
Yep.
Uh,
I thought about typing no, but also a waste of time.
mhm. So we pivot for a second, back up to Kazron and Shar, monitoring the situation, kind of getting ready to move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, kind of getting ready to move. Kazron, out of the corner of your eye, you see something kind of. I'm assuming you closed the door to the governor's office, correct?
Yeah. I'd
You
like to think we're
see
that smart.
you see a shadow move. You see a shadow move under the door frame, indicating that somebody is standing outside of the office, and then starts walking away.
Wait, while you're inside or
No, look, while they're inside, there's the shadow under the door frame of somebody who's like
oh.
standing outside of the office for like a minute, and then has now backed up away from it.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably try to find a different way to exit this office, though.
Is there a window? It can be
I was
super
gonna say,
dark. I can go through there.
Uh, Kazron, do me a favor, real quick. Actually, no, I won't even make you roll for this. You hear and I'm gonna say you hear it. Shar does not, for plot reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a small metallic little ding, 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 ding of something hitting the ground outside of the office door, um, and then it being basically kicked under the door.
There's an
Pretty
under of the door?
Yeah, it's like a wooden door.
a little bit of
Wow.
cascading.
It's not like a cool space door. It's like a door.
It's a regular door.
Weird.
It's a
This place is
humanoid
bizarre.
door.
Yeah, something has been dropped on the floor and
Alright.
kicked underneath the door.
Do I recognize what it is? Do I have time to recognize what it is?
Sure, this is happening simultaneously with what Pitter's doing.
Okay, so something just got dropped underneath the door. Do I
Sure.
know what it is?
Yeah,
What
you
is
have
it?
the other one in your pocket right now.
Okay, you're gonna
It's
have
a
to
vibra blade.
another vibra. Son of a! Isn't it an expensive vibra blade?
It's the exact same one that you have in your pocket right now.
I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this close to my vest and tell Shar I noticed some shadows outside. I'm gonna go listen to the door. Can you find a way out of here and try to? I would like to discreetly pick up that vibroblade without him noticing that I picked up the vibroblade, if at all possible.
Without Shar noticing?
Yes.
I'm fully okay for the sake of the drama to say that I was busy doing like the computer shit and that I just don't notice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for the drama of Kazron not wanting to get into it with him as to why there's a vibroblade on the floor all of a sudden.
Yeah. You scoop it up and like poke your head out, I'm assuming.
I listen closely to the door. I would like to reach out with the force very, very gently.
There's somebody who's standing like immediately to the left of the door.
Okay, I can sense that there's someone to the left.
Oh yeah, no, it's like somebody did this to get your attention and is standing by waiting. Like
they want to talk to me.
No, they most likely know that you're like stealthily on the other side of the door, patiently waiting for like this to happen.
You know, if I was by myself, this would be a no-brainer.
Yeah, it kind of would, wouldn't it? It's almost like I timed it for this most easy.
I know. I have to make some decisions real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can Shar roll to see exactly how distracted he is with that computer? Is that a thing?
I mean, are you gonna be like fighting somebody outside?
I don't know
I
yet.
hear that.
I don't know yet. We're about to find out. But I kind of want to just slip out without you noticing.
Well, I mean, I'm already now looking for a way out. Is there like a window?
There is a window to the governor's office.
Okay.
I will be like stealthily trying to peer out of that to like see if there's anybody on the grounds who can see me like Jedi slow fall.
There's gonna be guards who are like walking around, so you'll have to roll stealth to avoid them. But like nobody can see you at the moment. Like nobody's gonna look up and go, "Who the fuck is that blue guy?"
Yeah. So if you want to try and like stealthily slip out from me, I am trying to figure out the guard's pattern at the moment.
Okay. I gently open the door and step outside.
Great. You see a woman. She's maybe
the same woman.
Well, you've never actually seen her face.
Okay. But same garb.
No. As opposed to before, where she was wearing like a long cloak with some sort of armor underneath.
Okay.
You see she's wearing a dark purple ball gown. Dressed for the occasion. It complements the sort of dark purple of her hair as she's leaning against the wall, looking mildly amused, and just glad and just I'm glad you got our invitation.
I pulled the fiber blade from my pocket that she threw under the door, and I handed it hilt back to her. I think you dropped something.
She takes it from you and just.
Those are expensive. Those are expensive. You should stop losing them.
And she goes, Good bait's always expensive.
Fair enough.
Every good hunter knows that.
I love a good vibroblade. I'll follow you.
Something tells me it's not quite your favorite.
We'll talk. You lead the way.
Great. She kind of just starts walking away down the hall.
Mm-hmm. I, at this point, say absolutely nothing to Shar. The door is closed. I don't. How long before Shar realizes that I'm gone?
Probably like a few seconds.
Yeah, probably like the minute the door closes.
Okay.
Kazron, good news. Kazron?
Kazron.
Shit, I've stopped sensing. I don't like
Damn.
that
The
palpable edge in the room.
Damn.
The sense of brooding and foreboding in this room is gone. He left.
I suddenly feel
peace?
relaxed and at peace.
Fuck, I lost him.
Where'd he go?
Damn, I wasn't giving my pet Sith enough enrichment and he ran away.
Pretty much. That's how that works.
Yeah. She's walking away. She's like, "Apologies for the theatrics, but we had to make sure we knew what we were looking at."
I always love theatrics.
You guys always do. She goes, so, and she goes, fancy running into you. And she goes, wasn't expecting to find you here, but it figures you'd be onto the same thing as us. And she goes,
Who's us?
it's time. She says a group of similarly motivated people looking for some guidance.
Fair enough.
And she says as she tells you that we're a bit of a scattered party at the moment. We were once stronger in number, but we've fallen on hard times recently. Our leadership sort of, well, which is, you understand, your group kind of have a fickle nature about them. But she says, we were led once by somebody like you. Who taught us the definition of real power. And I, for one, want that back. Just instead of spinning our wheels out here in the ass end of the galaxy, when we saw that there was somebody out here who was similarly motivated, if you're the kind of person that I think you are, you're the kind of person who wants to make some real waves out here in the galaxy.
I do have my own motives, my own desires.
Well, we're here to make those happen. It starts tonight. There's an artifact here.
I know.
It's sacred. And she says it's sacred to our people. And we need it back. You help us get it. And you help us get it. And it'll convince the others to follow you into hell. It'll show them that you are what I've been telling them you can be. They're not as motivated to keep the faith as I am. So, are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
Good.
But you're all going to have to prove yourselves to me. You've already started that process, but...
She says, help us get the mask, and we'll talk.
The mask?
She kind of frowns of like, yes, the mask. What are you here for?
Nothing. The mask. The mask.
Mm-hmm. Great. She's like giving you right. But yeah. So
shit, now I have two things I need to steal from the party.
Yeah. So, are you going to? So you're gonna separate from the party and split your time.
Yes, I'm gonna have to play double agent on this one.
Great.
That's
love
exactly what you expected me to do, probably as well.
Oh my God, 100%. Yeah.
And just when we thought Kazron was starting to see possible light,
No, I always knew you were a bastard.
I really am.
Yeah, when did we think that Kazron was seeing some kind of light?
The fact that I've joined you in this endeavor and haven't killed anybody yet.
Today?
I say yet.
She tells you that it is in. Great. She tells you that it's going to be on display in the. It's going to be on display in the secondary hall. Basically, just it's down one of the hallways in a different room that I don't have a map for. She
Okay.
says there may be guards. She says there may be guards. And she says we'll get. She says that we've made preparations to get you there. And she goes, you'll have to get it. After that, we'll help you get out. But you'll have to get it.
That's
You'll know
fine.
it when you see it.
That's fine. I have one odd request.
She says, I'm listening.
For the time being, there is another item here that I am here for. One of great importance
Well,
to myself personally.
Nothing can be more important than this mask.
No, the mask is quite important, but this is of a personal nature. Do you have
Great.
anybody small that can crawl into crawl spaces?
Small isn't exactly our team's specialty.
Fair enough.
Says,
The lights will be going out shortly.
listen, don't let yourself get distracted by other things. Whatever it is you're looking for here, it can be recovered later. But this, and she goes, you get this for us, and you get it out. No matter what else you lose here, you'll be in command of one of the greatest forces this galaxy has ever seen. Think about it. And she turns and she goes, just tells you to think about it. And she says that the rest of her number will not interfere, but they'll make themselves known to you. We've been watching.
Fair enough. I head towards this room.
Gives you a salute where she touches. Well, she gives you a salute. She touches both fists to opposite sides of her chest, and then touches her forehead. Oh, and she goes. As she leaves, also, she does finally introduce herself to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that her name is Rook Cast. Or she says of Rook of House Cast. And
See, that makes more sense.
tentatively,
It's going where I thought it was going.
And tentatively speaking, it says, assuming that you are everything that our old leader was. Welcome to Death Watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, you're just stood in the hallway, and it's right around that time that you kind of hear Pitter announce, like, "Hey, backup power's down. We're on, like, your timer has been massively accelerated. It's up to you. No one else in the party is aware this conversation took place."
All right. I need to find a map of this place, and I need to figure out how I'm going to get that holocron before everybody else does, and that mask.
Good luck with that. Hopefully, you have to do that in the dark.
I mean, I also want the holocron, And
Oh, I
like,
know.
I'm not gonna not give it. You're the only one who can open it.
I know. So I really don't have to worry about the holograms so much.
Yeah, you can go get the mask. Everybody else is gonna get the holocron. You don't gotta be worried about that.
But do you
I got a
trust your
couple of things
party?
I'm trying to grab.
But
Do I what?
trust your also points to Pitter for pointing out the thing of that the doors to that office are likely made from the wood of some kind of sacred tree.
Oh my fucking god.
Probably.
Or they were the doors to some sort of ancient temple that he ripped off because he thought they looked neat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No,
And
he put those on his bedroom.
that's why there's that gap, because they don't really fit the frame.
They don't really fit. I love that. That's canon now.
There was like a swooshy slidey door, and he explicitly removed it in order to get the
No,
wood door.
it's not removed. It's still like a pocket door, so it's in the wall. He just had like hinges screwed into the frame.
Oh, that's so funny.
He yes, he destroyed what was perfect in everybody else's mind to make something prettier. And okay, I head for wherever this mask is.
Great. You start making your way deeper into this is like the main kind of like entrance hall. The mask is going to be deeper into the building in one of the like smoking basically his like smoking lounge where you've got like beheaded animals and the fireplace and snifters of brandy, you know.
As I walk down the hall, I check to make sure that my lightsaber is still there and my other vibra blades.
Oh, it's still she didn't rob you this time. All your shit is still there.
No, but that's after she disappears. I go, hold on. Okay, she didn't take anything this time. To that room.
Also, I will say, you're probably aware, even just on reputation, what Death Watch is.
Yes, and who their leaders were.
And who their leader was.
Yes.
A team of elite Mandalorian super commandos, the finest fighters that the galaxy has ever produced, led by the Sith Lord known as Darth Maul.
Yes.
As you're walking down the hall, at one point you see just random party goer. They're sort of, the personal attendant speaking with one of the Imperial officers. Just behind their back, sort of locks eyes with you for a sec, and just very inconspicuously going to adjust their hair, presses a thumb to their forehead in the same dexterous look, and nods to you. Another one as you're walking by, just sort of like same thing, just very similar gesture to Bright Eyes of making it known you've spotted at least 3 or 4 of them in this room right now.
Are these all Bright Eyes' crew that are like making?
No, they are hidden Mandalorians that are mingled amongst the party, but it's the same vibe of like.
Gotcha.
A bunch of taxidermy animals. Interesting aesthetic. But yeah, Ben. So what are you doing at the moment? Are you looking for other shit?
Okay. So I'm in the main room still.
You're in the main room still, and you've got to be on the Everblade and the other Force Null thing.
Right, and then the thing that's in the floor. Those are the 3 things.
Those are the 3 things that like tweak your nipples.
Does it look like they're easy? Are they in glass cases that I could just bash open, or
one of them? Also, they're not literally glass cases. They're inside force fields, the same as the other thing.
And those force fields will get knocked out by Pitter, right?
Those things are going to get knocked out by Pitter. Yes.
Okay, so once Pitter does her thing, I'll just be able to grab them.
The other thing is off deeper into the mansion. You can't see where it is right now.
That's fine. I'll follow the force, and it'll guide me to the object.
It's fine. I'll follow the force.
May it be with you.
Mm-hmm.
It always is.
Fortunately, unfortunately.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, perfect timing. Wait, is that a hark? It is
Yes.
hark, a sea
Kanor.
jack of the Kanor variety.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Just in time
Good
for
evening.
dissension in the ranks to occur.
Oh.
Where was he at this time? Was he with?
So that is actually interesting. So I'm going to say because we kind of moved people around due to absentee players and whatnot, I'll just retcon he was downstairs with Cole.
Okay.
Wait, who was he with
He was.
before?
He was with Shar, but then Shar went upstairs with Kazron.
Yeah, he stayed by the bar, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's in the same room as Cole.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That is
Okay.
accurate.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it doesn't need to be a big significant change.
Yeah.
Great.
There's his drink.
But yeah, so Pitter has begun hacking into the system. They're meeting some resistance as somebody from the other side is using the the software end to counteract what they're doing on the hardware end. But as anyone who's watching 90s hacking movies will attest, physical access is always king.
Yes.
Okay. I think
That's still true even today.
I think a good idea for what Kanor can do at this point is if we can find if either Shar or Pitter can give us like directions to the security room to fucking go gank this guy who's keeps fucking with Pitter's rolls. That might be a good idea.
That's fair.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, Shard's not doing much right now. He was looking for an escape route, but his buddy system buddy abandoned him. So, like, I don't know if he's going to try to escape right now.
I'm assuming you guys hear over the radio, hey guys, Kazron's gone. It's like
He's around
Kazron
here
did.
somewhere.
Pitter just like, did he get lost again? I know he got lost earlier.
As there's radio silence from Kazron.
He
Kazron,
doesn't want to admit it. He got
where
lost.
you at? Okay, that's disconcerting. that he doesn't answer.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Just roll me notice real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think I would answer you guys, but I need to come up with something.
Wait, that's your notice or Mira's notice?
It is my notice,
Okay.
but it was clicked on Mira for some reason.
Yeah.
We have the same notice score apparently.
Yeah. Kazron, how hard are you hiding, or are you trying to make yourself not notice as you slip down these hallways? Like, are you trying hard enough that you would roll stealth?
Yeah, I would try to roll stealth.
Then please roll me a stealth.
But I would also say over the comms, yes, I found another way out. I'm on my way back.
Okay.
Didn't I have time to let you know, Shar? Sorry about that.
You're
Fucking Sith.
Well, here's the thing. I knew you still had to be like in, the general area. It's not like you're either in the room or out of the room and that's it, because obviously only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Wow.
And I mean that as a slur.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you do.
No.
Only a Sith deals in. Wow, with the hard TH.
Jesus Christ.
My apologies. I noticed. I thought I saw something outside, and I wanted to make sure that you got away clean. So.
Well, I mean, I've been monitoring the pattern of the guards moving out of this window, but if you just walked out the door, I think I should be fine to do the same.
Yeah, the hallway was clear when I was up there. Again, I got distracted making sure that nobody was coming into the room.
Okay.
But yeah, so Ben, real quick. So you don't see what you. I don't fucking know. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. I don't know. Fucking. I don't remember there being a password in the server.
Maybe don't say that while we're streaming.
Come fuck with us. I don't care. My social security number is 631.
No. Even if that's not it, that's if Pick is
No,
monitoring the thing.
all kidding aside, those are none of the numbers included in my social security number. I don't know my social security number.
Wait, you don't?
No, I have it written down somewhere. I'm not memorizing that shit where the government can see it.
Oh, well, I seriously can't get in
Wait,
without
are
the
you
password.
saying that you memorizing something means the government can see it?
Yeah,
I
they
think it's this.
Anyway,
I love that.
But yeah, you don't see Kazron walk into the room with you and slip down a second hallway.
Okay.
Do you want to spend a fate point to see him?
Nah, he's fine. He's doing his thing.
Everybody's very distracted with their own shit right now.
But yeah, so slips down the hallway. Kanor,
Yes.
what are you? You are kind of hanging out near the bar, scoping out the room. You're basically just there on the periphery, just making sure everything's copacetic. To give you also an update, the Emperor came in on a broadcast from Coruscant, delivered a ominous and self-aggrandizing speech before saying that he is being represented here in person by one of his honored dignitaries and ambassador to his glorious reign here in the Outer Rim, the Grand Admiral of the Imperial Fleet, Grand Admiral Thrawn. You are muted if you're trying to talk, by the way. I know that happens to you sometimes.
Say again?
I said you were muted if you were trying to talk.
No, I wasn't. I was talking to my wife.
Okay, sorry. But yeah, so he
So
is
I'm at the
also
bar,
in-
scoping things out, making sure everything is copacetic.
Great. Yes. You feel the sort of gravity in the room shifted as Grand Admiral Thrawn is making his way around the room, speaking with people, and doing that thing where he's like looking around at everybody and kind of clocking things and like taking mental notes that you can't keep track of. You feel suddenly in your lower back something hard and metal be pressed into your back, and you hear a voice behind you just, "You got some nerve showing your face here, Sea-Jack."
Oh no.
Hey! Do I recognize the voice?
Fucking. It sounds just from tone alone like someone you dicked over, but that doesn't narrow it down.
At all.
That's
At all.
It's
Oh,
one
I
of those
forgot. I
that-
still haven't phased it.
And you got some nerve showing your face here.
How's a guy supposed to make an honest living in this galaxy if every time I turn around somebody's putting a blaster in my back?
After what you did, there ain't nothing honest about you.
Honest? Well, I honestly don't like you right now.
You're gonna think I'm your best frackin' friend once the captain gets a hold of you. As we have a bit of a flashback to just basically an innocent smuggling job that you were hired for a couple years back. Very simple thing. And it's basically just, hey, you're already transporting a shipment of like completely innocent cargo through an Imperial blockade. We're just going to pad the walls of the ship with some not so innocent cargo, and it just slips through while using your credentials. As the man who's explaining it, very simple, my friend. You come up to the blockade, you already have all your credentials, you slip through, we meet you on the other side. Easy peasy. Everybody will make their money, my friend.
Oh no.
Sounds easy peasy.
as Captain Hondo Anaka, so happy to be doing business with you.
Oh my god.
Really?
Hondo Inaka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do love that man. However, that's not great.
You remember, now it's all kind of coming back to you. Also, Greg, do you know who Hondo Anaka is?
I'm researching him right now.
Okay. So
He's the funniest character in all of Star Wars. And you would know him if you'd watched the Clone Wars, because he's the best guy in the show. He's so silly.
you come up, he's kind of the Star Wars equivalent of Captain Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Kinda,
Okay.
yeah.
So you remember coming up to the Imperial blockade, and something's just not right. Like, you've been doing this for a minute at this point, and just something's like itching at the back of your head of like, wait a minute, also why do pirates need to borrow a shipping lane through the, and you're kind of thinking about it as you're like something's not right. Like, yeah, the credentials on my ship, you know what? Like the cargo's not valuable enough. Like they're not sending me with enough cargo to really make it worth it to do this. Like it's the equivalent of paying a guy to smuggle like a gram of weed. Like it's like, yeah, it's you can do it, but you could just smuggle it yourself and cut out the middleman. There's no reason to do it and risk that person getting caught. I'm the fall guy. And you're now sitting in line at an Imperial orbital blockade with several containers full of illicit substance in your cabinet that you realize are most likely going to be found so that the Empire will be distracted so that the actual criminals can slip through elsewhere.
Oh, well, fuck this.
Just jettison the cargo.
No, I'm gonna get out of line. Do a quick hyperspace jump. Next to the line to, half a parsec away.
Anywhere
Okay.
but here.
Yeah, anywhere but here, half a parsec away. And that way I'm not going to run in any cars or anything. So,
Okay.
gonna pick a direction, warp half a parsec away, and jettison that cargo, and then keep going.
Great. Once the pirates who were counting on you holding up the crowd try to slip through the blockade that is most definitely not being distracted and their actual cargo for the day gets caught, it's the equivalent of you look back at your communicator and you see 93 missed messages from H. Anaka. You are
I'm gonna change his ringtone to silence.
They're all variations of "You are a dead man, Jack. When I find you, there is no corner of this galaxy you will be able to hide from Hondo Anaka."
Okay.
Cut to back here, and the guy's like, "What a coincidence of all the." It's like of all the fancy parties and all the backwater shitholes and all the galaxy, and I just so happen to run into you here. Cap might even give me a raise for this one. And I'll tell you a little spoiler. I think you got a grav drag in your future, my friend.
What?
So a grav drag is a thing that
Oh, that's gotta be like a keel haul.
so it's the space equivalent to keel hauling, where they basically tie you to the ship and they fly just close enough to a black hole that it causes your entire body to stretch out and turn to spaghetti, but not close enough for it to actually kill you. So the gravity basically tears you apart on a molecular level.
That
That
sounds
does
fun.
not sound like fun. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well.
I'm going to make a deceive roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, listen, you take that blaster out of my back, I can make it worth your while.
Oh, I think that's more rapport than deceive.
Let's
It'll
see.
be
It's only.
deceive if
Oh,
you'd like to
yeah,
offer
I
him
do have
something.
rapport.
Yeah, deceive is like if you want to offer him something specific that you factually don't have.
We're here on this planet, and I don't say this lightly. You're on this planet to do a quote job, unquote. Know what I'm saying?
What do you think I'm doing here? What do you think everyone's doing here?
Yeah, well, I just rolled a 4 in rapport.
Great. So he just says, great. You feel the blaster slightly move away from your back, but you can feel him still there. He's like, keep talking. Let's go for a walk.
I'm gonna grab a bottle of whatever I can reach behind the bar
Uh-huh.
and hold it up to him and say, "Let's go to a private corner to talk, shall we?"
Yeah. Let's do that. As now 10 seconds to midnight, another member of your party has gotten sidetracked.
Oh my god.
It's like I think the big guys could some stuffy little office off to the side. Is he's gonna or he's gonna, or what do you call it? Where are you leading him? Because you're the one.
I'm leading him away from people.
Okay, so not like into the back quarters or anything where staff might be around. You want to take him like off into a spare room.
Yeah, off into a spare room where there's no witnesses to what I'm about to do. I mean, what I'm about to do.
Perfect. We're gonna cut back to Pitter Patter.
Cool. It's time for the lights to go
just
out.
In the background, we've got like, what do you call it? In the background, not having to do rolls for it, but this is it's either the most infuriating or the most fun you've ever had or in a very long time. This is like
Yeah.
all 6 of your limbs holding a different wire, like rapidly splicing things in and like pulling discs out of a fucking computer and like hardwiring shit together. Messages just coming in over the monitor, just like, yeah, that's not gonna work. I thought of that already.
Yeah, Peter thinks this is pretty fun. Like I said earlier, they don't often get a challenge. As far as like their preferred like profession, I guess. They do the things for fun, and
Yeah.
this is fun.
So the next thing is you want to turn all the lights off in the manor.
Yeah.
Okay, now the one that's still going to be on, the system that's still going to be activated is the force fields.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
That was
God,
wrong.
Luke turned into a robot.
I said
No,
the
he didn't.
force fields are still going to be active.
Yes.
Okay, we need that one off. But we need the lights off first.
Yes.
And then the
I'm
force
doing
fields
lights
on.
and then force fields, and then if I can, I'll do the alarms again after that.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. So make your move.
Not my best.
I feel like it should also be said that while Pitter is trying to turn the lights off, I would be on my way downstairs knowing the coast is clear so that I could also help smash and grab.
Oh, sure, yeah.
We should find this fucking guy and kill him in the security department.
Well, that
Or at
seems
least
a bit violent.
neutralize it. Knock him out. I don't know.
I think you've been spending too much time with Kazron.
I think so.
Uh,
We should incapacitate.
There we go.
if you'd like to spend time doing that, but
I don't think
so
we
Pitter,
got
what do you
the
want to
time
do?
for
Are you just accepting that failure?
No. I need it to go off. Um, hmm, I'm not sure what else I could use though.
So remember, you have fate points you can use.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is it? You have fate points you can use, and then you also have your force ability to awaken the machine,
Yes,
which
that's
would
my last.
allow.
Um,
Yes.
I'm gonna do another fate point, and I'm gonna use chaotic freelance mechanic.
Okay.
Let's do that. So I'm gonna attempt to reroll. Come on. Hmm.
Not so much.
No, no, that was not what I was hoping for.
If you use your force ability and then basically use the computer's fate point, you can get it to a +5.
I actually have a different idea of how I would want to use
Rock and
my
roll.
ability.
Rock and roll.
Um, okay, I want to use my ability that like brings it alive, to basically have it go along whatever lines this little hacker is using and to act
Oh,
as a little virus and to like start
you
messing
mean
with them on their side too.
what's up? Oh, well, that's actually shocking, but we'll see how it goes. See how long it is until he commits suicide via gunshot to the back of the head.
What the fuck?
What?
You might want to mute
Having a
yourself.
background conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring a computer to life for the first time.
Do it.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah. And considering that
Sorry, guys. What's up?
I was going to say, considering that I am a professional that's going to focus on my work while this hacker person is consistently sending me messages, um, I'm going to have the computer come to life and go and irritate them via
Okay.
almost like a virus type situation where it kind of infects their computer and starts messing with them and distracting them.
Okay, so you're not trying to buff yourself, you're trying to debuff them.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
Great. So do you want to use that on a future roll, or do you want to use that to like try and it would be the same effect to give you a +2. Like it's the same effect of like minusing a +2 from them or like giving you a +2.
Um, I want to bring them down to my level.
Well, no, I'm
Let's.
saying like just are you adding a +2 or are you re-rolling?
I guess the
Uh,
+2. I'll just
okay,
add.
so then it's a no. You know what? No, fuck it. I'll retroactively. If you want to have them re-roll, I'll retroactively do that. Fuck it.
Yeah, cool. Let's see how that goes.
Cool. Why not?
That sounds.
You want to use the force to Oh my god.
Whoops.
Jesus.
Two.
Is that their reroll?
That was their re-roll.
God. Oh my god. This
Like
sucks.
a true internet troll, their rage only makes them stronger.
See, somebody's
Yikes.
got to go knock that guy out. This is now no longer optional.
I mean, you guys know
I
where
was,
the
I was
security
gonna
office
say
is.
that
We know
I
what?
trust Pitter. I don't think I can rely on my trust in Pitter.
But yeah, you know where the security office is if you would like.
Mm. Well, if somebody else wants to handle that, Pitter's kind of busy, so they're not going to be going.
I think
I guess it's up to
Kane was
me.
busy. I guess Shar is up to you.
Yeah, Kenner's busy with a blaster in his back.
That
Yeah.
nobody knows about.
Yeah. So are you?
Yeah.
So are you like trying to coordinate the squad? So Kanor, or are you telling him what's going on, or?
Wait, Kanor
No.
wouldn't be able to tell us anything.
No, I was asking, like, are you trying to coordinate, like, how, like I missed it, I think. Like, what are you doing right now as far as like getting? Are you communicating with your team like somebody needs to go do this, or?
No, I'm saying
No.
Oh, you're just gonna go do it. Okay.
Kanor has a blaster in his back.
Kanor is a little busy. Kanor is not
Yeah.
doing
I'm
nothing.
trying to bullshit my way out of not being shot.
No, that's fair. No, I'm saying like, yeah. So, Cole, you're just going to intervene with this, or Shar's with you?
I'm telling the group that somebody
Okay.
who's not
Yes,
in
yes,
the middle of
yes.
something needs to go to the security room
No, I got
and
you.
incapacitate the guard there.
Okay.
Because everybody else except for Shar, I think at this point, is in the middle of something important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be me.
Fair enough. Great. So you're just gonna make your way outside onto the grounds and start headed towards the security office.
Yep, go get him.
I do find it funny
And as
that I
we've
had the
established before, I
option.
have been monitoring the path of the guards.
Oh my God! All
What was
right.
it?
You know what?
What
You
did
know
you
what?
say,
That's a.
Kayla?
You find it fun. You said you find it funny. You had the option to.
Oh, I had the option to go to the security room or to go to like the breaker room, and I went to the breaker room. Like I could have been face to face with this person the whole time.
Delightful. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Sure. Are you're using stealth presumably to get over there? Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
And if I need to roll with any sort of like if I'm gonna have to spend a fate point on anything, if I fuck up the roll, what do I gotta beat?
So I was gonna say I'll give you. It'll make it a little bit easier on you. Just roll me a 2
All right.
because you did scope out where the guards were already.
That is true.
Like when you played a level in a video game, just walking to the wall, leans against it, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guard turns around, walks a little bit further. You just walk right past him. You are moving in plain sight. This is Metal
I'm
Gear,
fully
Metal Gear
doing
Solid style.
fully doing Obi-Wan Kenobi on the Death Star.
Impeccable. But yeah, as you head to the security room, you see 2 stormtroopers posted up outside, one on either side of the door. They are just looking straight at it. As yeah, looking straight ahead. And you're just kind of like you're looking at like what's going on to like what's your path of approach here, right?
Yeah.
Right as you're there, you hear a voice off on the side just it's like troopers, status report. And you hear, oh, here we go. As you see a man in an Imperial uniform who you recognize from a number of places.
No.
Walk up and begin asking them for the status. Like, everything's fine, old timer. Go back inside. He's just, excuse me. And he's like, I don't think that's what. He's like, I don't think that's quite what I asked you. And as that's no way to address a superior officer. And they're just like, yeah, well, when we see one of those, well, is it will be sure to have proper imperial bearing.
I kind of want to
They
shoot one
can't
of the
do my boy like
stormtroopers.
this.
Kind of want to kill one of them now.
Well,
As I said, the Clone Wars are over, Grandpa. Yep. It's like the Clone Wars are over, Grandpa. Go climb back into your vat or whatever the hell it is you do. He's just if this were, he says, if this were back, he says, if you were one of the troops under my command, I would have you. And he says, I would have you flat on your back. And he goes, yeah, well, he goes, how lucky for us, ain't it?
Man, when this inevitably ends up in a giant firefight between us and them, he's going to take this moment to shoot this guy.
I don't think so.
Oh
He's too
no,
honorable for that.
they got him.
They got him.
Oh no, he fell onto my gun.
Oh no, they got him. That's so fucking funny.
Very clearly like a lightsaber cut through the back. Oh no, they shot him.
They shot him with 13 blaster rounds in incredibly quick succession. But yeah, what are you doing as you're? As you're watching this, are you gonna just scope it out for a sec, or are you gonna try to intervene, or what?
I
Because you
feel
are,
like
even if someone sees you, you are technically allowed to be.
Yeah,
Now,
what are
I
you dressed like?
know-
You're dressed as a help, or are you dressed as a party goer?
I'm dressed as a
Partygoer.
guest.
He's
Okay.
dressed as a. He's basically wearing the equivalent of like a suit.
Yeah,
Right.
my cover is that I worked at the Ball Corporation.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
manufacturing
The
Starship Breeder.
Greebling.
You
Yes.
manufacture these stamped cubes of sheet metal that go on the outside of starships to block the
That's so funny.
I was really proud of that one. Yeah.
See, my trouble aspect is one of my two trouble aspects that I have is PTSD from the Clone Wars.
Okay.
So I know that this is not how this normally works, because normally I don't think Shar would pay it that much mind and would try and go along with his mission. But for a fate point, I'll intervene.
Ooh.
You know what? You can have it.
I'll take my trouble for a fate point.
In the background, by the way, Kayla, the basement you are in is currently the AV system in there is filled with the loudest, most obnoxious jizz music of just.
Yes.
Um,
Oh.
as someone is now like, I can do distracting things too.
This is fine. Peter hangs out in bars. They play loud music like this all the time.
That's so funny.
It looks like from a couple sessions ago, my last current was 4. Does the refresh from it being a new session go back down to 3?
The refresh doesn't affect the per
it's
session.
the,
It
it's
usually
the
affects
encounter.
effect per encounter, which this entire or like scenario
It's
per
been,
scenario.
yeah, it's been, dude, you're up to 5 fate points.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna come in huge later.
Char's gonna be the fucking star player
Yeah.
when all of this comes crashing down around. I just like the idea of Cole being like, yes. All right, we got all 6 of us ready to go. We got all 5 of us ready to go.
Where'd everybody go?
Okay, well, 4 of us are still here. Okay, 3 of us are still. All right, it's just me and Pitter against the world right now.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to
watching.
I'm going to kind of walk over to him. Is this how the mighty Imperial Navy treats their commanding officers?
Right, the 2 stormtroopers see you and just civilian. This is a restricted area. Head back inside.
I couldn't help but overhear what you said, and as a high-level investor in the Imperial Navy with the Ball Corporation, I I don't know if I like your tone. I don't want to know that my investments are going to insubordinates like yourself.
Roll me rapport, I guess.
I feel like this would be provoke.
Yeah, roll me provoke, I guess.
I'll take it. Oh, I didn't actually know what I needed to get.
I'm gonna have
I guess-
roll against their will. What?
Them.
What? Huh?
I said we said at the
You am Robert.
same time that it would probably be rolling again. Okay, just roll their will.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
yes. Hello.
Perfect. Yeah, just roll their will. That's all I was saying. That was probably what you were gonna make me do.
Ooh,
Great. There you go. Apologies. I say apologies, officer, or say apologies. I guess his rank would still be commander. So
Yeah.
Or would still be commander if he's riding the desk.
I
Probably.
guess, yeah.
Apologies, Commander 2224. As he looks still a little salty, but just apology accepted. Apology accepted, lad. As he looks at you, gives you like a terse nod. He goes, so, he goes, would you like an escort back to the party?
No, I know where I'm going.
Very well. But this trooper is correct. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to at least maintain a good perimeter from the security office. Yes, just for your own safety, obviously.
Very understandable. And I just during the Clone Wars, you and your kind saved my life. This doesn't repay the debt I owe. To say you specifically would seem a little, clonist.
You
But
see his shoulders kind of sag a bit, and he goes, It's fine. So, we were just doing our duty.
I know.
He's kind of like searching on your face for a sec, but just sort of nods as you're like, I'm presuming like walking with him like 10 or so feet away. As he
Yeah.
nods and just, well, I'm not sure of the circumstance. Whichever one of my, and he gets like the fellow clones saved your life. Well, I'm sure wherever they are, he goes, I'm sure wherever they are, they were happy to have done so. Or it was an honor to have done so.
I at that point am gonna give him like a head nod and sort of walk back towards the party, making sure like whether or not he's looking at me or where he's looking, and
Mhm.
as soon as he's even a little bit distracted, duck behind something and go back to like trying to
Sure.
get into the
You
security office.
see him go walk back on his like go visiting the rest of the guards. You get this is obviously like a thing that he's taken it upon himself to do. Like nobody told him to do this.
Yeah,
But
this
he's
is
just
still
like
Cody, right?
this is still Cody, yeah. But you see he's walking like with his head held a little bit higher and like his shoulders a little bit more square than they were a few minutes ago.
Nice, good.
But yeah, as you head back over, you see the two stormtroopers have immediately kind of gone back to their more laxed position of like they're just talking about what they're gonna go to eat after this, basically. Like they don't really seem too concerned. It's like, hey, you think there's gonna be any food left over in the kitchen? I don't know. I went by the back earlier on patrol. The chef back there is screaming about how a bunch of the food went missing in transit. So yeah, probably not.
Oh my god.
It's like, how the hell does food go missing in transit? It's sealed in a box. I don't know, man.
Oh, indeed.
Real mysterious.
Do you say that out loud? I'm guessing.
No, God no. They'll
Okay,
hear
I
me.
didn't. I didn't know if this was gonna like your pop up in front of them, like yeah, real mysterious, like. But yeah, so they're just like, just sort of kvetching about this and like complaining back and forth. They're just two guys on guard duty, basically. They have no idea. This entire mass conflict is going on completely just under the surface. What do you do to these gentlemen?
Are they like standing in front of the security office?
One's on like either side of the door.
Jedi mind trick. Classic.
Yeah, but like 2 guys at once?
It's the best way to do it.
Convince them that today is also their day off, just like the first guy. No, you guys, your shift's over. You should go get some food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually.
Thanks.
I do walk over to them. Just, I will Jedi mind trick them with just a. You've been reassigned. The food has gone missing, and somebody needs to go find it.
My God.
What do you roll for that?
That'd be force control. I think we really need to rename these at some point. But yeah, roll that. I'm gonna roll their will.
Force alter is the one that fucks with other people.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Control
well,
is control of your own body.
Okay, so roll force
That-
alter.
oh, but I rolled pretty good on that. I'll roll force alter.
I'll let
what's
you just use the bonus. What would the bonus be?
Yeah.
One more, so it'd be a 5 instead of a 4.
That's fine. It's for one. That's for the other.
Oh, that one is particularly weak-willed.
Great. So it's just like the one of them just goes, "Hey, wait a second. Weren't we supposed to be doing something?" And the other one's like, "I don't know. What do you mean?" He goes, and it's as you're mouthing the words, just, "I think we're supposed to be looking for that missing food." And it's, "Oh man, I think you're right." Oh, crap. And it's like, no wonder that'll. It's like, no wonder that'll. Trying to think of a slur for clone.
Clanker.
Sloppy
No.
copy?
How dare you?
Man, no wonder the sloppy copy was knocking around here. Oh, he's gonna kill us when he finds out. That's all right. And there's like, great with the admiral here as well. That's all we need. But as they like, he's like, "Is it okay? Is it okay to leave this thing unguarded?" And it's like, idiot. If they didn't have people to, and it's like, if they didn't have people reassigned to take our place, they wouldn't take us off guard duty, would they? Oh yeah, that's a good point. As they just kind of walk away.
There's an admiral at this party? This is bigger than I thought.
But yeah, as I'm assuming you just walk up to the security entrance.
Yep.
The door slides open for you, and you hear like you see like all the computer monitors like blinking and turning off and on. There's like on one of the screens, the Emperor's message from before is just like playing backwards in a loop as the computers have seemingly decided of their own volition to fuck with whoever's in this room. As you just hear a voice just going like, come on, knock it off. It's like, knock it off. When I find out whoever's doing this, I'm gonna be real mad.
Can I see what they look like?
Great. Yeah.
I assume. Yeah, that's what I thought.
As you see them just kind of stop and just slowly look over at you and just, hey, I don't think you're supposed to be in here.
A skittermander. How intriguing.
And he's just like, I forget what's the name of your species again? A Duro.
Duro.
I think it's a Duro. How ordinary. Actually, and he goes, although I will say, installing, he goes, I do appreciate the enhanced size of your cranium. Installing cybernetics is really easy.
Huh.
He's such a pain on everybody else. What are you doing in here, though?
What am I doing here? That's a great question. I'm kind of looking at the screens just see, I heard there was something going on with the computers and I'm here to help.
No, you're not. You're lying. Only Slicer is allowed to touch the computers.
I love his name.
And
Yes,
I
his
take
name
it
is
you're Slicer?
Slicer Dicer.
I love it even more.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're all like
Are they
this.
all like this? No! Oh my god!
Yes,
I
yet
just
they're
wanna-
all like this.
I just want to point out, up until 2 days ago, his name was Skitter Scatter, and then I woke up in a fucking cold sweat at 2 in the morning and
No,
wrote the
this
word
is so perfect.
and because I remember that in Star Wars, Slicer is what they call hacking.
Yes.
It's perfect.
He's perfect.
And he goes, oh, you know what? He also says that, yeah, the evolved like cranial enhanced, enhanced cranial size in the Duro is a bit of a benefit when they're installing cybernetics because it makes the surgery easier. He does, however, say that it's a shame you couldn't have evolved to be a better color. It says that blue isn't as good of a color as yellow.
No. Oh, no.
We're all like this. Just some of us are meaner about it.
I will point out, yellow is the opposite side of the color wheel from purple, and this was a deliberate choice.
W.
Jesus Christ.
W.
Meet the Empire's premier imperial hackers, Slicer and Dicer.
Also, just in case you didn't know this, when they're on the opposite sides, they're actually called complementary colors. So we complement each other.
I mean, you're both having a good time right now, but he's just you're both having a good time, but he has the same character sheet as you minus the Force.
It's nice.
The only one who could beat you at hacking is yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
prompt for this was Pitter's character portrait and make it evil and yellow. But yeah, he's looking at you and he goes, no, you're lying. Only Slicer is allowed to touch the computer. So what are you doing here?
Well, this was a boring conversation anyway. And then I'm going to use the force to throw him headfirst into the ceiling.
Oh my god.
Gotta get
Kazron
all
is
that
rubbing off
discretion
on
out.
everybody.
Great. Please do so.
That would be force alter.
Great. Yeah. As he's
No, I'm absolutely
Oh.
spending a fate point on that.
All right,
Like
you want to go bar?
and
You want to
everything?
you want to go bar for bar? Let's do this.
So I'm spending a fate point on the fact that I am a Jedi Knight in exile, and he's not the first head I've thrown into a metal object with the Force.
Sure.
So I'm gonna give myself a +2 on that.
Awesome.
Holy shit.
He is going to use a fate point of his own to benefit from the fact that he is a kitted out Imperial mechanic. And as you throw him into the ceiling, you see from his back a series of, Gizmo from Teen Titans?
Yes.
A series of metal little spider legs unfold, and as he flips upside down, like brace against the wall to prevent him from hitting the ceiling.
Cool. He is now out of the way of the rest of the computers?
Yes, but he is going to. And he
Oh,
goes,
yeah, he's
"Hey,
got to take a turn, but...
hey, that's cheating!" As he's going to press a little button on the little monitor he's holding, and the fire suppression system is going to go and just spray straight down at you with basically a fire extinguisher gas.
I'm just going to close my eyes. But,
No, it's a suffocating oxygen remover.
So I guess, what would that be?
It's
Physique?
however you want to
Hold my
dodge. It's
breath?
however you want to dodge this attack.
I guess it would be physique for just brunting it.
Just to hold your breath, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof. No.
Great. You just start choking. As he just you're gonna start choking as he is going to start trying to activate the alarm.
All right.
Which is conspicuously left on.
Yeah. I was trying to do a lot of things. He was really getting in
God
the way.
damn it.
That's okay. Because
Scuttling around the ceiling like a spider, complaining about coming in here, touching all of Slicer's stuff.
I am going to... What can I do that... Because, he's going to be alive now as I've used the Force, so I can't really leave him alive anyway.
Wow. Kazron
that would
is
be bad.
really rubbing off on everybody. Not
Well,
in a good way.
Unless I could convert him to our side.
Or
I
mind
mean-
wipe
That's
him.
gonna work.
I mean, listen, I don't want to sound racist, right?
But you're going to sound racist.
I don't mean to imply that every alien in the Empire has to know each other, but there's only two of them.
Oh.
So do with that information what you will. Every alien whose skin is a primary color.
Interesting.
So I have the what's it called? The fire suppressant spraying on me. I've already used the Force in front of him. I might as well redirect it with the Force to hit him with it.
Okay, you just bend the nozzle up to spray him off the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
That's another one of these.
Oof. Okay, it's gonna be a. You ever see a bug crawling on the wall and you just kind of blow it?
So
And he goes,
Ben one
and
time
those-
shot a cockroach off the ceiling with an Orby gun, and I imagine it looks very similar to that.
No, it's like if you shot an ant with a Nerf gun that didn't have a dart in it. As it hits him and as he goes just flying off more into the bowels of the of the server bank. And I'll say, you know what? Because you succeeded with style and fucking then some. I'll give you the benefit when he lands, he cracked his iPad, so he can't remotely detonate the alarm.
Oh, good.
Oy.
And I am
Hey!
lunging
iPad,
towards the
baby.
computer.
Hey, these are expensive. I mean, not for me, but for someone. You're, they're all like this.
Yeah. I think the best part is that Skittermanders don't really know or care about how much things cost. They're just like, I know things are worth things to other people.
Yeah, it's
I don't really
expensive.
track that.
He was told that the equipment that he's working around is expensive, so don't fuck with it too much. And it's like, it's expensive, I'm told.
Yeah, somebody definitely said that to me.
Yeah, it's like that's definitely a word I've heard used to describe what I'm doing here.
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
not really sure what the word means, but they thought it was important.
but yeah, that's what people yell at me when I fuck with stuff too much. But yeah, so you said you're lunging for the computer.
Yes.
Great. What are you doing when you get there?
So I want it to be like a bit where Shar doesn't actually know how to use computers the way that Obi-Wan Kenobi hates flying.
I love it.
So I'm not going to touch the keyboard. My fist is going straight through the monitor.
Great.
Even better.
So if I have to roll fight, I'm going to roll fight.
Roll me fight against a computer monitor and get me a. I'm not even sure how to adjudicate the hit point, the shifts of damage on a computer monitor.
Star and Dora, a computer monitor. 2 men enter, 1 man leave.
So does roll me fight and get a fucking. Just see what you get. Yeah, I'll say you just flat out smash through it. That'll be the difficulty for him to use it going forward.
All right.
How's that?
Sure.
Great. And he goes, "Hey!" As he scuttles like up to he just flat out pushes you aside because he's not focused on fighting you. He's looking at the computer, just favorite one. I'm telling. He opens a metal hatch in the computer and crawls in.
Hmm.
I love him so much.
I would like to.
Everyone has. I told Ben before. At this party, every single person has a custom bespoke NPC.
I would like to move something on top of the metal hatch or in front of or wherever it is to keep him trapped into the computer.
Okay, you know what? Sure. You ram his desk chair in front of the thing.
Well, this is going to make this a lot easier. And then I start, punching the rest of the computers. Just absolutely going buck wild on this guy's setup.
Oh my god.
And it's with a Durasteel chair.
It's hitting them with whatever hard objects I could hit them with.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Pitter, I don't know why you like computers are easy. This was so easy to stop all the computers from working. I don't know what's been like a hard time.
You get some radio static in response to that. And it's just like, I mean, computers are easy, but like I usually other people don't think that the same way I think that. What are you doing?
I relay. There was a
Percussive
Skittermander
maintenance.
working in the security room, stopping any hacking attempts.
That makes so much more sense now.
I have trapped him inside of the computer.
Um, are you sure about that? Cause like I like I'm like in a computer right now. I'm pretty sure I could find my way out of this in a completely different direction than I came in.
Uh-huh.
You might have a
Oh,
second
yeah.
exit.
I mean, I considered there may be a second exit. I was just kind of hoping
That there wouldn't be.
that there wouldn't be.
Okay.
Or that he would have to break the
Um,
computer to get out.
I mean, he probably wouldn't have to break it. He'd probably just take unnecessary parts apart and put it back together on the other side. Depends how much of a hurry he's in.
Well, I've smashed all the monitors, which means he can't use the computers anymore. So it's
Uh,
fine.
um, unless he got another monitor. I, sure, thank you.
Uh, so I, as the player, know that that's absolutely not how that works. I don't think Shar does.
nope. You're good. Oh my goodness. uh Great. And with that though, we are actually going to not as much of a stinger for the end of it, but I do think we're gonna pause
Yeah.
until the next adventure. Because I have to go to bed. Because I have
So do
work
I.
in like 5 hours.
Valid and reasonable. But